The sun's out. I just thought I'd go and check on the funnel ant situation. We're having, so the guy from Gold Coast Pest Services is coming out on Monday, and he's going to be spraying them, and we thought it would be a lot more expensive because we are on an acre and they're not everywhere on our acreage, but they are, you know, we do have a pretty big front yard and they are pretty much everywhere. We had a lot of rain yesterday and they were everywhere yesterday. There were a lot of places, but they seem to have got almost washed away. Yeah, there's not that many around really. I guess because too they're starting to dry out and they're not as noticeable. But yeah, they just pop up. Oh, there's more up here. There's some quite big nests. So for our front yard, I said it wasn't all through our front yard, but for most of it they charged, well they quoted $220, so we didn't think that was too bad. Yeah, they're still around. David's been doing it with the ant stuff you get from Bunnings, but they just come up in other places and it's just like a never-ending cycle. Just come over around this side, see where they are. I'll put on the screen, I'll show you up on the screen what they were like. These photos were taken in March, the end of March, and yeah, they were really bad. Yeah, we've been so worried about them. We just thought it would cost a lot more to actually, you know, get them sprayed, so hopefully they won't surprise us and charge more. Yeah, there's a few out the side here. Look at these, they're growing up really well. When we first built, well, it was an old fence, well, it was a fence Dad built and it was gorgeous when it was built, but over the years it sort of dilapidated. Actually, that's part of the fence there. That went all around the front. But the front at some stage was, half of it was taken down to get the bicycle put through and all the plumbing and the pipes, and then that sort of made it all rickety when they put it back together. So we took it down and David and I did this. And so we were going to put, I'll show you from the front because it looks cute. We were going to put wooden slats in the middle to make it more like a fence. But then we thought it'd be nice to have a bit of greenery. It was cheaper too. And we put 2 lily pillies in between, and they were just tiny. They were probably about 30 centimeters, maybe 40 when we put them in. And they just have grown so well. So these grow to about 3 meters, so we're going to have to keep on top of them and, you know, keep cutting them back, otherwise we'll be in strife. But yeah, so that's looking really good. Anyway, back to the funnel ants. Yeah, there's a few out the side. David's taking Monday off, so he can talk to the guy because yeah, he knows exactly where they are and where they might pop up to. And another place they've also been getting into, I'll just go through here. I've got to put a latch on this gate. Well, we made a gate out of one of the panels, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah, we were so proud of ourselves. Although David did get a bit annoyed at me at times because I measured about 5 times before I let him dig. Okay, I've got to have to do up this, well, just fix this garden up. It's getting a bit hairy. But I came out here yesterday and I went to sweep it, and it had been raining and it just turned into a massive mud pile. I still got to scrub it, but yeah, the ants get in here too. They get in the garden, they get under, sort of through there, they build nests. So David will have to tell the guy to maybe spray in there. And this here, we got this for nothing. It was on the Facebook. Someone said they were throwing it away, and I got onto it really quick, and I said, we'll take it. The side of it, yeah, was sort of pulled apart by the dog, so I just took that side off. You can't notice it, but I thought if need be, I could put like a little artificial grass panel there or something. It'd be pretty. But yeah, so that was nothing. Okay, so yeah, that's a big funnel ant nest. It's been all wet. Okay, well I'll come out, just check it, the lawn, and show you each day, just show you, you know, what it can do and how they can spring up. The guy said that we had to have it mowed before I came out to spray. So I've got up early this morning. The pest control guy's coming out today. David mowed yesterday because they said the grass had to be short, and please mow, I guess, so they could see where the nests are properly. They've really come up overnight. They're everywhere this morning, and I'm sort of glad they're so visible, just so he can see where they are. And yeah, I'll just zoom in a little bit. Yeah, they're all over the place, so it'll be good to get them seen too, because just when you think they're going, they will just come up like this, and yeah, it's disheartening. And David, you know, looks after the front yard so well. We'll just see if any have come up into here. Yeah, you have a look at that. Also under here, and in the garden too, which I'll have to get David to tell them. Yeah, and in the garden. So let's see. And so there. All there. Just come around the side and have a look. Even as I walk on the ground, it feels quite soft in places. Funnel ants sort of undermine the ground underneath the grass, and they make it soft. They sort of pull up all the dirt underneath, and yeah, I know one year it just killed the grass completely, and just all weeds came up. So if you look, yeah, there's a few around the side as well. Not too many. this is what we were using on the ants, and it really, well, for us it made no difference, because I think our front yard was so inundated with them that you can use them for funnel ants. My mum and dad and my sister had a few nests on their place, and it did work for them, and that's what the pest guy said too. He said that it can work, but because we had so many on our yard and our yard was so big, yeah, he actually said it was the worst he'd ever seen. So that's why we had to get out the big guns, the Termidor. Okay, so my husband mowed yesterday. This is a week after we've had the lawn sprayed for the funnel ants, and they haven't come back overnight. You can see patches where they were, but I can't actually see any spots where they have built their nests again, which is a really good sign. David's not that optimistic that they'll stay away for too long. And even the guy said when he sprayed, he said, you know, you probably will get them coming back here and there. We have to get them done in another 3 months. And he said that should knock them on the head. But, yeah. So we're quietly optimistic. We'll just see in the next few days what happens. And the true test will also be when it starts to rain, because that's when they tend to build their nests. Just see under here. I don't know whether he sprayed under here, but this is where they, oh yeah, you can see under here. See how they, yeah. So that might need to be in the gardens, you can see. So that may need to be done next time as well. It's not looking too bad at the moment. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Okay, this is about 3 weeks after we've had the lawn done, and there are no signs of any nests that I can see. And it's a good because we've had so much rain, and that's when they normally come up. And there's nothing. So hopefully it will stay this way. I'm sure we'll get more popping up here and there, but just have to keep on top of them. And like I said, we have to get it done again in another 3 months or so. That's if they come up. Just have a look quickly around the side, because that's where we might see some. I don't know whether he actually did it here. Okay. Oh, these are gone too. None around here. Wow, that's so good. Okay, so we'll keep you up to date. But that's the end for this video. See you next time.